Aloha, everyone. Happy Saturday. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in here to the Moana Nui podcast. This is episode 99. We're so close to our 100 milestone. I don't know how we got this far this fast, but here we are. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Moana. I am the founder of the Moana Nui podcast. I'm also a children's book author for the Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea children's book series, editor for the Wildcard Chronicles comic series, and a champion for our BIPOC communities. Um, Today, we are here for a very special episode. This one's going to be really fun because I get to bring on one of my artists. Who is helping me with our newest campaign that is launching on Kickstarter on Tuesday. It is the second book in the Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea series. This is our first book, Fishing Day with Papa Ray. Some of you may already own this, but if you haven't yet, then you can grab your copy when we launch on Kickstarter. And then you can also get our second book, which is called Shadows of the Ancient. And so tonight I'm joined by one of our artists. He does amazing chibi art. His name is Spactana. And he is a Hawaii-born and raised chibi artist who tries to spread joy. He's also a ninja on Twitch. And when he comes on, you'll see why. His art is featured on many comic projects such as Sister Shark and Anui Nui Warriors from Mana Comics. Of course, our very own Fishing Day with Papa Ray children's book, and so much more. He draws inspiration from some of our favorite pop culture icons like Star Wars and Street Fighter, while also playfully illustrating different aspects of Hawaii's unique culture. You can find him live on Twitch every Sunday and Wednesday. And you can see his social media where you can follow him online. So definitely check him out. What's up, J-Man? Thank you for tuning in. You guys are in for a surprise. So let me bring him and he will join us. Hey, aloha.
Aloha, hello. Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So I don't know if people were ready for the ninja action tonight, but it's definitely a drawing ninja, that's for sure.
Yes, I am I say an art assassin.
Yes, the art assassin. Let's see. Okay, see now that's another shirt that you need to make.
Ah,
the art assassin. Yes,
okay,
because I definitely want to get the hoodie that you're wearing right now. I didn't see it on the website, so you gotta show me later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So thank you for joining with us.
Of course.
Yeah. So tell us what have you been up to? What how's things going with you? Have you been busy with commissions and what's going on?
Yes. So the big thing is I'm back in Hawaii now. I think for like 4 years I was in California pursuing
gotcha. Yeah, that's right.
trying to see art what opportunities art-wise are out there. And then the pandemic hit. So we couldn't really go out much. All the conventions pretty much. It was pretty bummer for conventions and everything. But I still did art because I'm happy that I get to do it remotely and stuff. And then this year I'm moving back. So I'm gonna be fully moved back to Hawaii in about a year. And I love because I love Hawaii.
That's right.
I do. I'm an island boy. The whole time I was out there in California, I just kept thinking about Hawaii. I've just been doing freelance graphic artwork. I've been working with I've been blessed to work with Mana Comics.
Yes.
And for you, and I've been getting projects for other companies in Hawaii and a couple in the mainland too. So
nice.
Yeah, I've just been busy with commissions and stuff. So I'm happy with that.
That's awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much for being with us tonight and sharing some of your artistic ninja skills. So
Yes.
let's show folks a piece that you're working on that's
Oh,
gonna
great.
be a part of our launch this Tuesday. I'm so excited. This
Yes.
piece is so fun.
Yes. I love that when people give me creative freedom. Um, so I'm working. Am I able to show the individual characters or?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can show them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I work on this. These are my chibi versions of the characters.
Oh my god.
Um, I'm not sure if these are the final colors yet, but this is what I envision. Um, these are all the characters, and then this is yeah, they're gonna be in the story. And then I think she requested a group shot um, with them fighting the octopuses. Yeah, and then I envisioned this chaos happening here, and I'll be working on this, doing some line art and coloring on this. Um, yeah.
Which is so fun because like this is actually the kind of image that I envisioned when I
Oh,
when I
really? Yes.
messaged you. I was like, I want something crazy. Like everybody's trying to do something, but nobody's effective.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy you love it because I was afraid it was too much. Like when people give me creative freedom, I know there was a couple times where I just went, wow. And they're like, oh, tone it down a little. Like, okay, I'm sorry. But I'm glad I captured your image.
Yes. What's up, Mommy Chu? Thank you for tuning in.
Okay, wow.
Raid is working. Oh, thank
Oh.
you. I'm a Twitch newbie over here, so you know I'm Spactana is teaching me how.
I only know so much, so.
Hey, it's more than I know. I know that. Uh-oh, here comes the raid.
I'll help anyway.
What's up, Max?
You're being raided.
I know.
Oh,
Like I
by my
love it.
artist friend.
I don't know what it means, but thank you.
So that's like when they were streaming earlier and they got all of their viewers that was watching their stream to come watch yours now. So
Oh, how fun.
yeah. All right. So did you want me to get started on this?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
get started as you want. So this one
Um,
here, this is Nohea, right?
yeah, yes.
Oh my gosh. So remind me again, how long have you been doing art? Was this something that you did as a kid, or is this something that you came into like later?
It's just something I did as a kid.
Okay.
This has always been my hobby. Um,
Yeah.
I always loved drawing. I don't know why I love drawing, but I did. It was what happened was I think my dad, like, I had a homework assignment to draw a monster truck, and this was like in kindergarten, and I had no
Oh.
idea how to draw a perfect circle. And then so my dad like got a cup like this, and
Uh-huh. Oh
put it
yeah,
on the
yeah.
paper, and then drew that, and then something just clicked in my head. I was like, "That's amazing!" I just I don't know why. I remember that moment in my life, and from that point on, I just love drawing. Yeah, so it was my hobby. When I guess kids would play other games, I always find myself defaulting to this, just grabbing a piece of paper and drawing.
Oh, that's awesome. So like when did you like how long had you been drawing before like you started to get approached by other people to do stuff for them?
How long have I been drawing? Professionally or just before professional?
Either
Trying to
one.
think of
Yeah, either
professional.
one.
I think professionally, I started drawing 2014. So when I
Okay.
started, I guess, what charging, like,
Yeah.
and then but before that, Ever since I could draw, first grade, I guess. It's a fun hobby of mine.
Yeah, that's cool. So like did you always was chibi like always your style or did you kind of evolve into it?
Surprisingly, I think chibi has always been my style, but I have to uh, I do have to mention this that when I didn't know it was chibi,
Mhm.
the roots or the foundation of my art was never the anime traditional chibi.
Gotcha.
My foundation was Charlie Brown, um, Calvin and Hobbes, um, these American art. And then I think it was until I vended at KawaiiCon 2014. Then they were
Mm.
saying like, "Oh, I love your art. It looks so chibi." And they're like, "What's chibi?" And then I looked it up and it was anime. And then I saw like, "Oh, okay, I can see what you mean by chibi." So I just took that. It's chibi. So yeah,
Yeah, I
I
haven't
still
heard of
have
that
like
style either.
uh huh. Sorry,
Like
go
for
ahead.
a while. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I
I have like
interrupted.
my old. Oh no, I am just saying that I have my old artwork. When I was uh in middle school, and my characters always had like a big head and kind of small body like this. My own original character, but the eyes are like whack, really whack. I remember drawing the hair like this. So yeah, I guess you could say my style has always been chibi.
It's so cute. So J-Man had a question. He said the little chibi stickers that he got from the last Monocomics campaign, were they drawn by you?
The last, most
Like,
likely, yeah.
yeah.
I
J-Man, which project was it? Was it Anui Warriors or another project? Because you did a variant for them, right?
Yes, the cover. That was
Yes.
so fun.
It's so cute.
So happy when he asked me to do a brand. Like, I would love to put my twist. I love putting my twist on stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. I actually got all the covers from that project because I had such a hard time choosing
Oh, that's so
which one.
cool.
Yeah, I was like, just give me all of them.
Are you the type that I know one of my friend did, but are you gonna get it encapsulated or something? Or
Oh,
or
like
you're
what do they call that? Graded or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, my friend just did it just cause like he engraved it. Like, oh, why'd you? That's really awesome.
Yeah, I keep thinking about that, but I would want to do it at like because I know some people like mail it in and they do the grading and then they send it back. But
Hmm.
I think I would want to wait till like there's cons are open again and you can go in person. They usually have the booth
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then so I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, is it gonna get lost in the mail or, all that crazy stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
That line art though, yes. And you've been doing it like it's so easy, like so fast.
Oh no, stop it.
Ah, oh my gosh. I just love that you made her hair all wild. This is actually the first time we see her outside of her puffs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I love it. I was like, yes, let that hair flow.
I felt like I met them in real life because on the Papa's Day I think I
Yeah.
was drawing them from reference, and then
Y-
this new book, then you sent the reference. I'm like, this is them now. They've grown up. Like, whoa,
Right? It grows so fast. They're
you
like,
know,
uh, Nohea is like almost as tall as me.
whoa.
I know, it's crazy. Let's see. So J-Man said he got one chibi sticker with Anui Warriors, but recently pre-ordered Sister Shark 3 variant cover, and he got a bunch of different chibi stickers.
Oh
So it,
yeah.
yeah, it could be
Yeah.
yours. It could also be Chris Loman too, because I know he does. Um,
Yes, he does. He does chibi too. Christmas. Yes.
yeah, I actually have. I wonder if it's on this computer. I don't think it's on this computer, but he did some chibis for us for the podcast. It was so
That
cute.
guy is his knowledge in comic books and artwork too is amazing. Like
Yes.
I need draft lines. I need them. You just draw straight.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I saw that they've been showing some, it looks like peeks into the Kamehameha comic they're
Mm-hmm.
working on. I'm
Ah,
really excited.
I've
Are you
seen
doing
that.
something for that one too?
No, I don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll see if I get an
Maybe
email from
closer.
them. I would love to draw that too. You know.
Yes. I mean, I seen some of your I don't know if it was like a commission or just stuff that you was playing around with, but it was like the different types of warriors with different helmets and different what you call
Yes,
malo and stuff. I was like, oh,
Mhm.
that is so cute, the little warriors. I love it.
Yes. That's right. Maybe that is part of that. Right. I'll just keep quiet. I don't know.
That expression is hilarious. You know what? I should text my sister to let her know that you're drawing right now so the kids can watch.
That'd be awesome.
Because they really love your style. Um, if you guys are free.
Yeah. I was going for a when I saw that hairstyle, I was like, this will be so awesome to draw her hair. I think from the references you sent me, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I've never done this hairstyle before. It's gonna be fun.
I love it.
For like a Tori Kelly kind of.
Copy text. Maybe my mom will want to watch too. I always show them the art, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, your artists are so talented." I'm like, "I know, right?" Max Docs. Are you happen to be an artist yourself, Moana? Oh, I wish. I I cannot draw circles, like Sean said. Um I I am not an artist. I did draw before, but it was really like not that great. I used to like drawing from the precious moments like when I was younger. So it's not really chibi, but kind of like this, more rounded, style, more simple for me at least anyway. Like I cannot do all the super detailed stuff. Um but yeah, no, I pretend to draw, and I hire talented artists like Spactana and Ryan and other people to help draw for me because yeah, I wish I could draw like this. So I just write the stories. I try to tell good stories and let them bring my stories to life. Um,
That's another form of art, though. Amazing. Coming up with storytelling and content creating.
yeah, it is. It takes a lot of brain power.
Yes, I tried to come up with my own story. I'm like, nope, I can't. It sounds so cheesy. I can't. I'll just stick to
Yeah.
drawing. I love creating, designing characters. I'll just stick to that.
Yeah, which is great. That's why, to find like, partners that, you stick to your side, I stick to the side I like, and together we create magic.
Yes.
Uh, yes. Yeah, Spactana definitely streams on Twitch. Be sure to follow him too if you're not already. Let's see. Oh, so someone's gonna come join the party. It's the main Ryan, who is our illustrator. So you guys can we can talk about art. Looks cool. Yes, it does. This one's actually Nohea, J-Man. Nakoa's in the background. Which is his pose is hilarious too. Oh my god, this whole thing. Yes. Oh my gosh. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes, this is so fun. This is exactly.
I was afraid it would look a little too violent.
No.
That. Pounding the coat.
I think it's hilarious. And just like the way you also captured the personalities in, where they're each caught up in a different way. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, my sister's on. There she is. Nohea is holding the squid. Looks so good. J-Man, this needs to be on a t-shirt. Well, if you support the campaign, t-shirts is one of the things we are considering. It's not on the campaign yet, but who wouldn't want to wear this t-shirt, right?
I will rock this t-shirt.
Right. Love the facial expression on Nakoa. Yes, isn't it accurate? Like that's something he would do.
I'm glad.
Yes, you captured the personalities very nicely.
Your descriptions are amazing. That are on point. That's why. And then when you sent me the reference picture, I'm like, I saw it in his face. I saw it in that smile. Like, oh, okay, I got it.
Oh, here he is. What's up, Ryan?
What up? What up?
Oh, hi.
Ryan
meet Spactana. Spactana meet Ryan.
What's up, Spactana? How you doing? This is looking dope.
Thank you. I'm doing good. Nervous right now.
Don't be nervous.
Oh, don't ever be nervous. This
is
fantastic.
I know.
So cool.
I know. I was telling him that this is the first time we're seeing Nohea with her hair out, and I just love the way he did it. Look at Cavello.
That is this guy.
Yeah. No, that's Kaluna back there. Yeah. Cavello's in front. Yeah. Like, oh my God, what is going on right now?
Amazing hair, by the way. The color.
Yes.
That's going to be fun to color.
So cool.
Yeah, I got the reference from these kids and like other parts of the Pacific that we don't really hear or see about, like the Solomon Islands and other different islands. And I think it was like from an article where a photographer was going into a community that is very close, like closed off, so they don't really let a lot of foreigners in, much less let you take pictures of them. And so, I guess he had spent some time with them, and he he was finally able to, convince them to let him take photographs and stuff. And so he made this portfolio of, the children and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, these children are so beautiful. You don't really see, kids who look like them. I was like, oh, we need to put them into the book because I want, these people to be featured. And just explore different parts of the Pacific that we don't really hear about. So that was, oh my God. That was the inspiration for that one. Let's see, interesting.
This is just great.
I know, right?
It's so good. So good. I'm really excited.
Yes. It's so fun. Bro, watching this man drawing, very oddly entertaining. Yes, isn't it? I love watching people draw, especially when they're good.
Thank you.
It's very relaxing.
Yes.
I get that a lot. I don't understand. Like, watching my art puts people to sleep. In a good way. In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way. Absolutely. Yeah, because I remember when we were doing the art for the first book, because of the time difference, I would be watching your live and falling asleep to your live. I'm like, oh, what is he drawing today? Okay, let's watch and see what he's making now. Because I think you're a night owl like me, right? Like I feel like you tend to stream more like later at night.
I don't know. My artistic creativity comes out at night. It's at night. I work better at night.
Same. Which is why when people approach me at 9 o'clock with the problem of the day, I'm like, hold on, I'm still waking up. So Ryan, what was it like coming up with the initial concepts for Nakoa?
For Nakoa?
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this. Like, the whole point of me wanting to do this was to I wanted my version because I didn't want to take too much away from the original book, but for me, I wanted to just boost and maximize everything in regards to concept, color, and design. The first artist was fantastic, but I just felt like it was, incredibly simple. I wanted to kind of challenge myself, challenge the viewer when you want to do this kind of children's book, and what we were discussing and what you were wanting to do. I felt like it had to be bigger. Like a sequel always is. It has to be bigger. Like the budget. We have more money, but we actually really don't. So
we try to raise more
visually,
money.
It had to be bigger, and that's what I wanted to do. But keep the same groundwork that you've already laid, So of course, with a next book, we aged the characters. It got more expressive, more colorful, more bright. I put a little sprinkle of me in there, had to put a little sprinkle of me in there. So, and then keep, everything fun. And also, this is a collaborative effort. Everything that we've done, we've talked it through one by one together. So everything's been incredibly collaborative, but, for me, it's more me. But it's your IP, your vision, and I just want to take it where it needs to go,
Yeah.
So Nakoa is he's older. He's about 9 or 10. I think in the original book he was what, 5 or 6?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we dappered and gave him a modern haircut, spruced that up. You know, we kept the necklace from the original book, you know, but it's more kind of like, this is a more of a venture book, you know. We want to build, this is a lot of world building. This is it's a bigger book, but still in the same realm of what the original book is, but it's just a lot more surprises, a lot more engagement. You know, we got some secrets, we got some fun activities, we got all kinds of things happening. So I'm really stoked about this and what people are going to see and what they're going to experience with the book.
Yes, exactly.
And this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Spactana, you're just laying it out right now.
Thank you.
I'm just really happy with like when Moana showed me these pre-sketches, I was like, oh, this is dope as hell.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I love that you gave him a mohawk because that's
That
really...
reference pic was awesome. That's why, like, the real picture of him where he's up here.
Yeah.
But there's those drafts too, which is amazing. I love the hair, but I really wanted to keep that mohawk there. Like, just make it larger, you know.
That's right. Oh, exaggerated. Yeah. I would be surprised if my nephew wants to grow his hair again. I'd be like, I want my mohawk.
I want it like that.
Right? Oh. So, like, let me ask you guys this question. Let's see. How do I want to say this? I guess, how do you approach a character when it's like, when you're the one who's initially doing the concept versus like taking somebody else's concept and then adapting it? Like, do you approach it differently, or how do you guys look at that?
Spectator, I'll let you go first.
Me? How I design? Well, if I'm designing a character from scratch, no, and they're not giving me any other information, because usually I would like to ask the personality of the character they want me to design. That plays a big factor. It also, based on that personality and their style, then I can start designing the shape of the character, like the head shape, you know, like good people, bad people. I don't know, something like that. Then the body shape, and then I start layering on after I come up with the body foundation. Then I start working the face and then the clothes and everything. Yeah, that's how I approach it.
Gotcha. Oh, my sister said she loves the mohawk. Yes, that mohawk is fire. I can't stop laughing from this. Just, it's great. It's so great.
It's so good. It's so good. I like watching you draw too.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is very relaxing. Like, oh, if only I could make a straight line like that.
Oh, I think my style is kind of makes things easier because see how they're very like very crazy. So I can get away with a lot of things. Like straight lines I could like there. That's good. That will pass. Other than there's some other art where it needs to be like really clean and the lines need to have the same, I guess weight or size.
J-Man,
So,
I agree.
Go ahead, Ryan. I concur with Spactana. It's more personality. Yeah, because from the original book, taking her concepts, it's filling the personality of the book. And I felt like I wanted to keep that same initial aesthetic, and not really lose the characters, just enhance them. It's the same thing. Like he took my references that you gave. He's basically just enhancing them as well, but the personality is still there. Like what is getting, like, it's his style, but you can tell the personality of what I drew already is still in what he's drawing right now, which is fantastic. It's just wonderful to see like different interpretations, but it's so odd because it's kind of like it's the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just in his style, and it's just fantastic. Like, it's incredible. Like, I was blown away.
Totally what you mean. I totally felt the personality and the references that Moana sent me. I feel it in the character you designed.
Yeah. So dope. This is so dope, girl.
I know.
Dude, you're so good.
This is like, so that's one of the things I like about art is that like you can take two people and they look at something and they come up with two totally different perspectives. And it, I like to kind of just relate that to like, when people are having conversations and they're really saying the same thing, they're just expressing it in a different way. But sometimes we get like, oh, we think it's conflict, and it's like, no, it's not conflict. It's just a different framing.
No, I love this shit.
Yeah.
No. Like, I love seeing stuff like this.
Me too. I like, because I've had people say like, oh, well, I don't want, what if it doesn't, align to like what you want? I'm like, it doesn't have, it's not supposed to look exactly like like what somebody else draws. Like, show me your take.
No, because they gotta have their own flair.
Style. Yeah.
Their own, you gotta put your own trademark in there.
With the Louisville Slugger. Oh, you gotta put some shark teeth onto that thing.
Oh, that weapon. Will that be too much?
No. What's the why am I? I'm thinking of The Walking Dead and what's the name? Negan. What's the name of the bat?
Lucille.
Lucille. I mean, we don't want to be that violent. Lucille's pretty badass.
Lucille, she damages people.
That's right. Yeah, that'll be when they become like middle school, high school. Then we'll break out the.
He's upgraded.
That's right. J-Man says, seeing this makes me want to see an anime cartoon of this, right? Watch out. Spactana's got he's got some animation skills behind there. I've seen him do some mini animations. It's just really cool.
Really short animations.
Yeah, it's fun though. I can't help but love this. I mean, come on.
This campaign's gonna rule.
I know, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be so good, girl. Like, it's gonna be so good. Like, just everything about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just having fun writing this story because I just feel like I don't know. I'm just going on these adventures with these kids, you know, like in my mind, I'm like, oh, we're gonna go here and what's gonna happen? Oh gosh. What the hell? What would we do?
That's what I
don't
enjoy
know.
about this, because what you've done, like you're creating this world, but the flavor and the nature of it is still grounded in Hawaii, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just everything that it's just a joy. It's a joy to do. It's a joy. I'm really happy about this. I'm happy what people get to look forward to.
Yes, definitely. Oh my god, the expression. Ah.
Yes. That's what's up.
I know, right? It's just so fun.
Yes.
It makes me feel like a kid again. That's I think that's what I love. I'm like, oh.
That's why I keep telling people, you know, they're not ready. They're not ready for this. They're just not ready. You know? Yes.
Oh man. Oh my god! I only now I'm noticing that the slippers are falling off.
Oh, they're flying. Yeah.
The sandals coming off.
Slipper.
Awesome.
Where is my slipper?
Like, the slippers here, but I'm like, no.
I love them midair. It's just great. It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, J-Man said we need like little McDonald's Happy Meal figurines of these characters. Yes, find me a manufacturer that I can afford. Oh. I'm on plushies.
I'm so excited for this book, Moana.
Me too. I'm excited because I mean, I don't know if I want to drop it right now. Well, we'll just say it, and whoever's
I don't
watching.
want to. I'm so skeptical what to talk about right now because our launch is Tuesday. I want to talk about so much shit right now. It's not even funny, but I can't. You know, it's like a trailer. You just give and take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprinkles of taste right now.
Yeah.
But this is a damn good trailer. I'm not gonna lie, Spactana. This is a damn good trailer.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
like that. It's a trailer. I like that.
Yes. Okay, well, I mean, figurines. So I will say that it's going to be in the stretch. So like after we meet our goal, that because the main thing is to raise the funds so that we can print the book and get Ryan paid and do all that stuff. But in the stretch, we are actually going to have pops. I have
pops figurine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Custom pops. Yeah. So yeah, he does a lot of the pops for the independent community, and he will be starting on the prototypes in the beginning of December. So that we can, by then hopefully we'll have met our goal and we can show the pops that he'll be making. So I'm really excited about that. J-Man, is it dropping Tuesday early morning or evening? We are gonna drop it in the evening. We will be doing it live from Chat and Draw with Mike Watson. So I know you're gonna be on that, J-Man. You don't miss a show, so you should be you should be on. I'm actually gonna be flying back from California, so I might be in my car when I'm on the earlier part of it, but I will be back for it. So, well, actually, no, it's Tuesday. Never mind. Tuesday, I'll still be. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be in Cali. Yeah. I just have to make sure I set alarm because I'll be in a different time zone. Is it 8 or 8:30? Let me check that. Oh, 8.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm gonna refresh because my volume's really low. I don't know what's going
Okay.
on. I'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good. Longest record I hold on Chat and Draw. Yup. Hey, Shy Mouse. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining in.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, you're
Welcome
right.
back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why my volume's so low. I just tested all my other stuff. I'm like, everything's fine. What are you doing to me, StreamYard? What are you doing?
I know.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we were testing before we came live too.
I should have. I was like, I just jumped in. I can still hear you guys. It's just really low.
Yeah, no worries.
This is killer. The sandals is what's hit me.
Yes.
That is everything.
Oh my god, the expressions are just.
What I want to say. What can they expect, Moana, from this book?
What can they expect? Well, let's see. What to say? You can expect. Okay, let's see. Visually, it's gonna be like very colorful. Think like Avatar. Very It's a fantasy meets culture meets, I don't know, it's so fun. I don't know, I might be, I don't know if I'm overcomplicating the book, but in my brain it just looks glorious. So we'll see. I have no doubts that it's going to be amazing, but it's going to be really fun. It's definitely an adventure. So like Ryan, when he was coming up with the concepts and stuff, he was thinking like Tomb Raider and Indiana Jones kind of
Yep.
feel to it.
It's like it was like let me throw in Tomb Raider, throw in some Goonies. It's like that kind of feel.
Yeah,
Like
Goonies.
Straight up like that's chunk right there, basically. Yes. That's basically what is like. But the concept has a beautiful story behind it. But like that's our chunk. That's our other character who's just ends up having a lot of courage by the end, but he's very scared in the beginning.
Yes.
So it's just like what you're doing right now is exactly what the characters are. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and this one I think is really cool because this is Cavello, and he's actually pretty shy and reserved, and as you can see, freaked out right now. But it's funny because he's like the tallest of the bunch, so you would expect him to be, like the more brave one, but that's not the case. But yeah, he'll be tested a little bit in this story. J-Man. This is Screaming comic book series. So it is on a roadmap, J-Man. We've already been talking about some things. Yeah, I feel like the children's book will kind of like establish the world and keep the story simple, and then maybe when we get to the comic book, we can dive more into like the characters themselves, and like hear them speaking more, and getting more of a feel of who they are.
I mean, this
But
is literally just a taste.
yeah,
I mean, there's so many exciting things that are coming on Tuesday. I think, visually they'll get a sneak peek, but not a lot. They'll get a sneak peek, I mean, we did a sneak peek prior, but they'll get a taste of what it's visually going to look like when they get the book. Actually, this is what they'll see, and we've been through this like all week, like showing, and I'm pretty excited for this. This is a very bright, vibrant book, but it's all visually cohesive, which I want it to be. So for me, it's really exciting. I like it. It's different. It's completely different from the first book. So I'll say that. It's completely different from the first book. Yeah.
Yeah. The first book was more like, for me, when I was doing that one, that was more of a serious tone, but still a kid's book. Because that one was more
good.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's really good.
It is a great book. It's still a very fun story. But yeah, so this one is more like challenging me to because it's a fictitious story, but there are real life cultural aspects, inside of it. So it's letting me have a little bit of fun, letting us have some fun. And still keeping like the educational aspects that I like to put into everything that I do. It is going to be bilingual story, so it will be told in both English and Hawaiian, which is super important to me personally, because I was never, given an opportunity to learn my language when I was a kid. So being able to put it into this book, and doing it in a fun way, right? So that it's not like, doesn't feel like homework, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's like, oh, what does that mean? Oh, okay, cool. And when I was in the classroom with the kids, reading the first book and teaching them some of the words, they're really excited, and so I'm really excited to see what the kids think about this one too. Because I think it'll be more fun, and yeah, it'll just give them a chance to relate to the story, I think. But then also learn a little bit more like behind the scenes of who inspired the story, and some of our chiefs and ali'i who, came before us and stuff. So I love it.
This is so good. It's so good.
So much fun. And what I love, like watching people draw digitally, is you know, like you see, like this is what he's working on now, and you think that's great, and then they pull back, and it's like, oh my god, there's something bigger,
Right. Right.
which is, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
so fun.
Like 100%. Like visually, this is stunning,
Yes.
and I'm looking like it's gonna be so good when it's like colored and dashed. It's like just looking at the pre-sketch and him applying his final the lines. There's this. It's so good. Like this is like the sweet spot. Like this campaign is gonna be so delicious. So delicious.
Calamari, anyone?
Right. Right.
I actually had a taste for some earlier today. So Sean, I know you started like as a pen and paper or pencil and paper type artist. When did you start going digital?
2008 or
Oh, okay,
10,
okay.
2008 or 10, because as a kid I really wanted to make my own cartoons.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't know how to do that. I just was pen and pencil and paper. So I actually I want to actually do something about it, So I researched, and back when there was Borders bookstore,
Yeah.
Borders, I read some books, and then like what do these how to make a digital cartoon, and then I learned about Flash. Actually, it's Adobe Animation now, but back then Macromedia owned them. They were called
Yeah.
Flash. So I downloaded that, and that was my first time using digital, learning
Gotcha.
digital. Yeah, that's how I know I do. That's why I do some little short animation cartoons and stuff
Yes.
from that. Yeah, me wanting to be a cartoonist or animator. Yeah.
That's fun.
And then I realized, it takes so long. It's a really long process just to make little shorts. But this is fun though, like just drawing. So I just started doing this now.
Gotcha.
I just love like your technique.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. I just.
That's part of being the artist though. Like as like as a creative, it can look like chaos for a while until like, oh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And then our girl, yes.
She's
Oh my god, I love it so much. Book your eye out.
I love this Spactana.
Oh, thank you.
I love everything about this.
Betsuni Reed. Chee-hoo. Yes. J-Man, I love this Japanese appetizer with octopus called takoyaki.
Takoyaki. Thanks
Oh
for the
man,
dinner recommendation.
right? That's what I miss the most. I'm like, oh, the good food. The food and the beaches and family, of course.
Yes. So dope.
I know. Yeah, in my head, I'm trying not to go overboard with t-shirt ideas. I'm like, this one, I think this one's definitely going to be a t-shirt, though. Like the group. I like it a lot. At least stickers. I kind of want to look into like custom folders too, like things that kids could use in school that would have the art on it too. That would make it fun, like, oh, I'm gonna do my homework because I'm gonna carry my folder around.
That'd be really cool.
Do they still make Trapper Keepers? Like, I
don't think so. Like, my problem is like that was the fun of school. Like, they don't do that anymore.
I know.
They have computers and iPads now in school, which is ridiculous.
I don't know if you guys did this, but like we used to do like where you would make, cover your textbooks, and then we would do it with like the what you call it, the paper bag, and you could draw and stuff on the outside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The brown paper bags.
Yeah.
So I could draw on top.
It's like, oh man, kids these days, you're missing out.
They used to make puppets.
Yes. Yeah.
This is life.
Right? Hey man, I know you ate good when you went home to Hawaii recently. All the grinds. Yes, I did eat good. J-Man, he was talking about that I must have eaten good when I was at home last. I was like, yes. There's a couple places I wanted to go to, but there's only so much you can eat, It's always like you got to plan it out. Like, okay, I got to go here, here, and here, and here.
That's the first thing you plan out.
Exactly. That's so cool. Your little lizard claws. I love it.
I'm so excited for Tuesday.
It's going to be fun. Yeah, I sent some emails out today. I'm going to try to send one every day between now and Tuesday. Showing something different.
He got the little emblem in there. Yes. I want to talk so much about it, but I can't. I want to so bad. I want to so bad, but I can't.
What you want to say, type it, and then I'll let you know if you can say it.
I mean, I think the first 2 pages of the book will be self-explanatory. You know, when
Yeah.
you open the book, it's going to be like bright. It's going to smack you in the face. So,
It is a really cool opening page.
you know,
Yes.
I'm pretty proud of that.
As it should be.
And it was really fun to do because it's like your world building, you know. So, and I just feel like it's a completely vibe. It's a different vibe, you know. Not to be so Gen Z about it, but it's just simply a different vibe. Like it's completely a different vibe, and I think it's something that people will not expect, you know. You know, like you said prior before, it's just like it's a whole different feeling, you know, with this book. You know, you're kind of transported into a different place for a period of time. You know. You know, I'm a colorful. I like color.
Yeah.
I like color.
I mean, kids like color too, so yes.
Huh?
I say kids like color. They like, you know, bright.
Yeah, it's bright and it's fun. It's like this fantasy vibe to it, a fun vibe, but it's like somewhat of like a serious tone too. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe it? Because I mean, you know, you've seen all of it.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 pages, that's where the you know, like we talked about with fantasy books, like you have to have that kind of map that like gives you the lay of the land.
There's the lay of the land. There's a land, all right. There is a lay of the land.
Yes. Oh my gosh, she looks so dope.
I'm really excited to show it. I mean, that's going to be part of our preview, but
yeah,
I feel like I don't know. They're just not ready. They're not ready.
Yes, there is a lot to explore just on that first page.
Yeah.
Like you got to zoom in.
I mean, once the book, there's going to be things involved with the book that's going to be. It's like a hunt, as well. So. God, this is so dope.
She looks so cool.
Very honored.
It's so cool. I like the fact that she has a tail too.
Yes.
Oh, did she not have a tail?
No. This is good because
This is what I love because it's like your own interpretation.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what I love. Like this is fantastic.
Yes.
He got my guard shins in there.
I know.
He got my guard shins. Yes. I really love that she has a tail though. That's dope.
Yeah.
All the important parts.
God, it's so cool.
Yes. can't help but just love the expressions. It's so awesome.
You know, I'm glad it's finally here.
Yeah. That's right. J-Man, in case anyone else is watching, Hawaiian women are warriors too. Yes. This is true. And we will have a project next year that addresses that part. Yeah, LaShawn and I are in talks about an anthology.
That's definitely what's up.
Yeah, so we'll see. I think we're meeting again at the beginning of December. So
Excellent.
yeah,
That's definitely what's up.
yes.
I'm gonna take off at 10 because I still have some work to finish. There's another thing I'm doing for this campaign on Tuesday.
No, yeah, we're
what we
gonna
already discussed. You know what it is.
Yes. Oh, Spactana, can you show Ryan the single of Kavena, which is the shifter? There. I don't know if you saw those.
I don't know the colors yet. This is just the base. I'm still playing around with the colors. Okay. Yeah.
Dude, this is so good. I love them all. Oh my god, this is fantastic.
Yeah, I think skin tone for all of the kids just a little bit darker.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nail on the coffin.
Hey, purple kids! Because Smurfs.
A little bit darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had it earlier.
Yeah.
They can pop more.
It's so good.
There you go.
Yes, because I want it to be clear that these are children of color, darker skinned children. Cavello.
Dude, it's so good. You're a fantastic artist.
Right?
Thank you.
I cannot even remember how I found you, but it was probably from Mana, I think.
From Mana.
I think you did like shoot, what was it? I want to say it was like a promo for like a when they were doing like Sea Life Park convention or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe that one. Yeah, and I was like, who's the artist? Who's the artist? I need to know.
So good.
Oh man. J-Man, I love the chubby kid. Me too. That is Kaluna. And he is actually inspired by someone in my family.
Mm-hmm.
Eh, yeah.
Oh my god, I want to like put my reference next to his reference and just cry in happiness.
Right?
That's how good it is. That's like how spot on it is. It's so good. I
Can I
love
pull
it.
up the reference? Is that okay?
Oh my
Sure,
god, it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's so spot on. I love everything about it.
Yep.
Very
Ah,
I
I
yeah.
love
love
the
it.
hair. I saw this and like, yes, keep this, all of this. Chubby kid, yes, got it.
Mm-hmm. It's fantastic.
Love
So
the
cute.
outfit. I love it.
I love it. Kudos to
Yes,
you.
you all rock. This is gonna be so fun. Those slippers give me life.
I know, right?
Oh, it's just too funny.
This whole thing gives me life. It's like almost. It's like it's so unbelievable how like it's like it just goes and flows with what we're already doing.
You're right.
Like it flows so good. Like
Yeah,
it's
like I
so
feel really
exciting.
blessed because I feel like what I see in my head, like you guys are putting it there. Like I don't know. And I feel like that's the hardest part is to get what you see in your head and have your artist to be able to convey, like that idea. So kudos to you too.
But it's all kudos to you, Ryan.
Mm.
It's all Ryan's all his research and homework.
Yeah, we both been doing like so much. Like I've been trying to because I know like capturing culture is hard if you're not coming out of it. So yeah, sometimes I felt like I was oversharing with Ryan, and he was like, "No, no, no, keep it coming."
No, because it's what's needed. Like it's been like when I say it's like an honor to like do this book, it really is because I'm actually learning new things in the process and new culture and just elaborating and building on that and also creating a fantasy world at the same time. Like it's really fun. Like it's a good challenge for me as a as an illustrator, as an artist. It's been a fun thing, and then, like this is my first children's book, so I'm always hard on myself. So I want it to be great. I want this book to be great. And I also want it to be fun.
Hmm.
It has to be fun in the process, and I think the enjoyment of what's been so good about this is just the collaboration of just me and Moana working through everything together, and it's been such a good experience so far. I've never had such a good experience. Like I've tried to do a children's book before, and it was awful. It was just not. There wasn't like any conversation, any kind of like, what do you like? Where are we going with this? This experience has been from day one, just fun, insightful, educational, creative. It's been absolutely thrilling, like in this process, and also having just like, Moana has given me freedom to push the boundaries with these characters as well,
Awesome.
and keep it still in the same realm of this being a target audience, this being a children's book. So it's been crazy fun, like just crazy fun. Like I've never had such a fun process in doing it. Drawing kids, you know, creating personalities, you know, pushing the boundaries of where we can take this and where what people can expect, you know, and just having a place of enjoyment, you know, for a creative and for an artist, you know. So I think this is what's been so good about this experience for myself.
It's always great to hear. J-Man had a friend that was Palauan that reminds him of the chubby one. He used to chew betel nut in class when we were kids when I lived in Guam. Yeah, see, like people from Palau, like I that's what I want people to like start to explore. Like, oh, these other parts of the Pacific that aren't well known to most people. I mean, because even some of the things that people don't know about Hawaii, like, do you still live in grass huts? Do you guys have your own money? Do I need a passport? Do like some of the things I'm like, do we not learn about any of this in school? But I guess not, clearly, because I mean, even to this day, you know, so.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is gonna be so fun. Yeah, Ryan, you definitely gotta check out his channel. He and his IG. He does.
Oh my gosh.
It's so cool.
Definitely. Definitely. I like stuff like this because I love meeting other incredible artists.
Yeah.
So this is what I love.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, let me tell Ryan. Let me see if he's available. He might want to come on and chat a little bit.
Dude, I love this so much. It's so good. So good.
Yeah, I mean, even just the layout was great, and now it's like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm about to say that's probably a good place to stop. Awesome.
So dope.
There we go. Everything else, I'm just gonna like, just maybe like hold in this line. Well, this stuff over here, because she's in the front, and him too. Probably gotta do that off stream.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's a line art.
Woo!
We did it all
So
to the stream. Oh, and I have to work on this too. Start
Fresh.
cleaning this up.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. I love the colors. That's so great. That's so great. The hair gives me that. I mean, just everything.
It's so good.
Spactana, have you done any children's books yet?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna have to change that.
That is in my bucket list, though.
I got you. I got one in
I
mind.
just was never a. I'm not great at coming up with stories. So
That's what Ryan said. He's like, I can't write. I could tell a story with some pictures, though.
yes,
I mean,
yes.
like I got like, but I can't write with a damn. Mm.
Yes, that's why it's a fun partnership. It's like I told you, right? Like I'm writing the story as we're like creating this thing because the art like makes my brain make even a better story. I'm like, oh, we should go here, like because if it was just me, it would be boring in my head. Like, this is not a cool story. But then when I see the art, I'm like, ooh, maybe it is a cool story.
Something to work off of. Yeah.
Yeah. Hawaiian art. Love it. Hey, go away, Lincoln. This is mine. Just kidding. So Lincoln's another independent comics creator. Where did I met Lincoln? I think I met him in Philly. How are you doing, Lincoln? Do you have any new projects out? Lincoln has a Samoan character, and that's what pulled me to his table because I was like, oh, finally, some Pacific Islander representation.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain is blanking on his title. Shoot. Help me out, Lincoln. Put your title. Tell people about your project too. Gem. In the works, actually. I have 3 different things at the same time. I feel your pain. Tabletop game, a book, and a script. Whoa. What kind of tabletop game? I see the games do really good on Kickstarter. A book and a script.
Dude, I wish I didn't have to go, but this is fantastic.
I know.
Dude, it was wonderful meeting you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you too. The lead artist of the project.
Yes.
I'm honored to be complimented by you.
Yeah, I definitely wanted you guys to meet because I thought it would be really cool. But yeah.
Yeah, this is everything. You are just... Man, I'm so super stoked now. Super stoked. This is incredible. Like, everything about this is so fresh. And it's just like, it's not missing a beat at all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. And get back to work.
Nice meeting you.
But thanks for tuning in, Ryan.
Definitely. The honor's mine. Thank you, Spactana. Wonderful meeting you, for real.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And thank you, Moana, for letting me join, for real.
Hey, you know what? It's how it is up in here. It's family.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have an awesome night, guys.
Yeah, you too. Later. Take care. All righty.
Yep, this is the line art for now. I'm gonna clean up and color off stream.
Sounds good. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Spactana, for joining us. For those who might be still on the stream, be sure you follow him on socials at Spactana. He does amazing artwork, as you can see. This is just one of a very large portfolio. But definitely check out The Adventures of Nakoa and Nohea, Shadows of the Ancient. We are launching this project on Tuesday, November 16th, so just a couple days away. You'll get to see some of this art and some of the amazing art from Ryan, who was on here earlier. And yeah, we're really excited. I don't know what else to say. I'm speechless by this art. So please check out the Moana Nui podcast as well. We broadcast live on Twitter. I'm not Twitter. Oh yeah, we do on Twitter now. Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Thursday evenings at 7 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Doing live similar like this, talking with different artists and musicians and creatives within the independent community. So thank you again, Spactana, so much. And
thank you for having me.
Yeah, sure. Oh, you know what? Let me drop I didn't even put my link in here. Need to follow this. Go get the notifications for our book project. Just go to the link, moanatheauthor.com. It'll take you to our Kickstarter page, and you can hit notify on launch so that you get the notifications when we are live on the platform. For our day one backers, we have some really cool bonuses. So we'll be doing an audiobook and a digital activity book with coloring sheets and drawing sketches and things like that from the Hawaiian Comic Book Alliance. So for all of our backers who come and show up on day one, you'll get both of those bonuses with your pledge. So be sure to get the notices. moanatheauthor.com, Tuesday, November 16th. And yeah, we'll look forward to seeing all of you guys in the campaign. Thank you so much for supporting our creative communities, and we'll see you next time.
So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If they won't tell it, we will. If this the land of the free, was a freedom then, when they annexed Hawaii and called it Cedar Lands, without any type of payment and no signing off. Called themselves a republic in 1894. 1.2 million acres overtaken from the native Hawaiians. When they resisted, the West retaliated in violence and erasure. The Hawaiian language is banned as part of colonialism's plan to expand, yeah. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No regard for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will. So if we put Hawaii into perspective, well, Black and Asian history is interconnected. Considering the fight with the Pacific, then of course versus Asia, they was treated as a middleman for war, but didn't let the Western colorism run its course. Cause dark skin was a sign of dignity to core. The land was taken in the name of capitalism, when prior to it was an actual kingdom. Clap back at the system. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe as a part of their ongoing war with Asia. Used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No regard for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.